Swamiji, India was a Jagat Guru for the world for how long period of time, and when we lost it? We were the Guru of the world.
Till 1000 years before we were the Guru. 5000 years before we only existed, nobody else existed. That's all. No other civilization. They were all just... See, when they were throwing stones at each other, we were building huge stone temples.
Even now the situation is that I know many people who are shy in going to temple, and they are rich people and Hindu people, and they have bar in their home, but they don't go to temple just on Diwali. So we have to really
Forget about them. Why are you calling them Hindus?
yes, Swamiji.
Swamiji.
Only person who practices Hinduism is a Hindu.
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you guys, Hinduism, you become Hindu by practice, not by birth. By practice. Anybody who practices is practicing Hindu.
Swamiji, I know a devotee Swamiji from Chennai. She comes to ashram telling her parents that she is going to club and bar. If she tells she goes to ashram, her parents will not allow her. So she's telling her parents that she is going to club and bar and comes to ashram.
What kind
That
of,
is the state of
where are
Hindus.
we now?
Swamiji, I have a question. If woman want to have a child and they give your blessing, the DNA of the newborn child, any child of course, is going to be different because of
Oh,
your...
that creates a scandal, so I stopped
Oh.
blessing people. It can unnecessarily create complication.
Ah.
And that is why nowadays when people come for blessing for kids, I tell them, come as both together. So I put my hand and transmit only their DNA and bless them and send it.
Okay.
Swamiji,
Mm.
did he ride?
Hmm? Yes.
When I was closing my eyes and I was putting the Atpalingam on my third eye, I saw Kalabhairava walking to me and the knife that he used to cut Brahma's fifth head, he used the flat edge and he put it exactly on my third eye and I started moving a little.
Good. Wow. It's not lie. What he saw is true. And he can't lie so visually imagining and...
Swamiji, Yadav has been wanting to be homeschooled for 2 years now, so in January after your blessing we started. However, I've been looking at different programs for homeschooling and there is plenty of public and Montessori, Waldorf.
I think you guys should go for homeschooling.
Yeah, however, there is plenty of
See, these few
Christians.
things, anybody who is my disciple, you should not work for others. You should be your boss. And your kids should be growing up as their boss. From the day one, they should just grow up as their boss. They should relate with everyone only as a friends. No one should be their boss. You should not introduce anybody as you are higher than you.
Well, Yadav has definitely
See,
that.
I tell you, anybody who thinks I am little intelligent, I attribute my intelligence to not going to school. Not going to the present day school. That's all.
It's just that there is no support.
Never I even by mistake thought my teachers know and they are my ideals. So that is the reason I could just keep myself. And so many multi-dimensional way I am able to flower. Multi-dimensional way.
I know there are many parents in the Sangha that have approached me that they wanted to homeschool, but I tell you, I don't know how to approach it in some ways because
See,
there's
you
not
can
much
start downloading
support.
the syllabus. There are tons of material in the internet. And add our Nityananda Balavidya syllabus also to your kids. Do homeschooling. See, all women decide as a family when you decide to give birth, one parent should give up at least 5 years of their life to bring up the children. Otherwise, don't give birth. Any one of you give up job, 5 years spend with the kid, nicely do homeschooling. Actually, you don't even need to do the first 5 years. First 5 years, they can be just running around unhappily. Only after the kid is 5, you have to decide consciously, give up the job, spend time with the kid, bring them up, do homeschooling. Nice sleep. After 10, you can even send them to any school or anything, no problem. By the time they will have the maturity not to get abused or corrupted and put somebody else as the father figure or the ideal figure.
Yeah, because most of the programs are Christian based. There is plenty of homeschooling programs, but they're all Christian based.
I think now it is our responsibility to do it. I'll do it. I'll take this into consideration now.
Thank you.
Swamiji,
I'll do it.
Swamiji,
Yes.
Sarvana Peter side, sir.
Mm.
Swamiji, in UK, once the child is 16 years old, the parents don't have any authority to take the decision on behalf of the child, actually. Anything they do, whatever, any decisions or anywhere they're going, anything wrong they're doing, the parents can't even tell them off, can't even scold them, can't do anything. And only if they land up in any trouble, then the government holds the parents responsible later after that. Then, like,
So what do you want me to do?
no, what I'm telling is, and because of such a freedom, the children, like, when we try to tell them,
No,
teach them
please
about-
understand. Having multiple choices is not freedom. That's a wrong word used. Having multiple choice means destroying the person with the dilemma. The word freedom should not be used for having multiple choices. See, freedom should be used only if the person is given the knowledge and responsibility to handle multiple choices. When the person is not given the responsibility and knowledge, it should only be called as dilemma destruction. So what UK is having is dilemma destruction, not freedom.
Exactly, Swamiji, because the children there are very much misbehaved and completely they're completely destroying the society. Even
What to
they
do then? What do you want me to do?
No, I'm just telling is our Indian children actually, when we try to teach them about our culture and tradition to do this and all the rituals and all that.
Then give up that country and come back to India,
And
that's
like
all.
they just feel that Indian culture is so much asking, demanding, and they just feel it's too pressurizing actually.
Swamiji.
Losing the next generation is the biggest loss. Even if you make any tons of money, what are you going to do end of the day stupidly if you lost your next generation? And if they are sending you flower bouquet during Mother's Day and Father's Day and calling you, "Hi mom, today mom's day, I sent you a flower bouquet, did you see?"
Swamiji, but you are such an awesome guru that you can teach the kids in such a way that they will
So
be
put all
on
the
right track.
responsibility and you give birth, I have to bring up.
But Swamiji, I am not able to convince my son. You know.
That is what. You guys will do everything and give birth and I have to bring them up now. This is a nice drama. Good share.
Swamiji.
Mm.
The
But I'll do that also, what to do. I'm doing it now in the Gurukul.
the conscious damage done by having gone through that system, are you
It can
able-
be, it can be removed. It can be removed
you-
by completion and understanding and working on it.
and yeah, because I can see that effect drastically in my system, and I do not know when and how and all that.
We will do it.
The next was, I see that undercurrent of what you mentioned about the British system that has really gone deep in. It's like sitting. Do you shake that up during this?
I'll do it.
Shake that.
I'll do it.
Swamiji, dirty side.
Mm.
Can you bless me to fly?
I should not even use the word British because the present day British is not like that. Those days, the people who were the power hungry and colonizational spirit of British did the damage. Once they lost that, then the problem is solved. But still we are stuck with the dead body of that, whatever they left. Yes, I understand. We will do it.
Swamiji.
Mm.
Swamiji, can you bless me to fly?
First levitation, then.
Swamiji,
Mm.
can you bless me to become enlightened like you?
Tathastu.
Swamiji.
Mm.
Once I saw a video, you were saying that you will awaken 6 more layers of DNA. Is it true nowadays?
I'm working on it. I think this whole IA and Shivoham, I am focusing on your third eye. Once your third eye is awakened, the many layers will just automatically wake up.
Thank you.
I've seen one Swami, Ramananda Saraswati, in Omkareshwar. This time when we went, we tried to go and meet him, but they said he passed away, he left the body. Yes, still the ashram is there, and the way he learnt Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra, Upanishads, Veda, his father himself was a guru, and his father, after this child born, maybe after some 10 years, the mother died. Because mother died, he did not want to remarry and he took sannyas, but brought this kid, and the kid also took sannyas. And this kid, brought up by the father, who was master of these traditional sciences, this Swami is like a living concordance. Any word in any shastra, you just tell the word, he will tell you that word how many times getting repeated in Upanishads, Vedas, Agamas, Samgita, and Gita and Brahma Sutra, and literally give you the concordance, which will run for around 20-30 pages. If I just say Vairagya, he will start Isavasya Upanishad 7th verse, 4th word, the Katha Upanishad 9th Valli, the 2nd verse, the 3rd word, like that he will just utter, which will run up to 20 pages, just from his memory, his brain, living concordance, producing those kind of brains. It is not that always it should be enlightenment based or spiritual based, but the science of producing those kind of brains itself is lost. See, we had this kind of brains in business, in astrology, in Ayurveda, in Siddhavaidya, in every tradition knowledge, like building machineries, building equipments, everything. 8 years before the Wright brothers in Mumbai, one priest did the aircraft, and he himself flew and travelled around 150 kilometers and landed in front of the Baroda king. It is recorded by the Baroda king in the kingdom. In 1 year, mysteriously his whole family was picked up and taken to UK, never returned, with all his research and paper and everything. What happened to him, nobody knows. That's all. Anything brilliant was just brutally destroyed. And if something is usable, digest it. And if it is not directly useful for you, destroy it. I have a legal record from my Adinam. 1 sovereign gold 1 rupee. 300 crore worth gold was handed over to British government by my Sannidhanam, who is 288, I am 293. 288 handed over. When the temple was given back to us, it was not there. It's not there. 47 ships carried the whole thing to London. I am directly affected party. Understand? I am not talking about somebody else being affected. I have a legal record. Nothing can be done.
Swamiji, those last 1,000 years of repeated invasions, cultural genocide and physical genocide. Question about that. India had so many enlightened masters still around that time. All these brains were there. Why were we unable to withstand?
Please understand, people were not, see, the strong separation of people and the masters have happened by constant invasion. There is so much instability. Even masters were not able to gather people and stand up. And such strong weapons and tactics. You see, we were evolving more to live in a peaceful situation. You see, naturally we had a beautiful border, Himalayas and the ocean, and we were nicely living peacefully. Did not prepare for that kind of attacks. Especially after Mahabharata, almost that sense to need to wage war has disappeared. And it was all very polite and peaceful, and a lot of this spiritual thing itself was fulfilling them, and it was going on. But suddenly this invasion through this Hindu Kush, all that, it was a shock and jolt for us.
Some of the anti-Hindu historians say the Hindus were actually very violent, and actually Buddhism kind of made everyone peaceful in India.
I don't want to say Buddhism completely made us powerless, because Buddhism is as a great battalion inside our Mahanirvani Akada. Mahanirvani Pita, we have 51 battalion. There it's called Madi. One battalion is Buddhist Madi. So it's not that they were not part of the war. Ultimately, the strategy and the weapon, all which we were having, it did not stand to the strength of those fellows. And we were having even this, how they conquered the Vishwanatha temple, you know, at least 5 times Aurangzeb came and we won the game, because our Akada only was protecting. We had at least 10,000 Nagas living here, taking care and everything. Now the Chaturmasya, 4 months, we will not touch weapon. See, the Guru Purnima day, all the weapons will be put together and the puja will start for weapons. We will all be busy in only Shastra. We won't move, we won't fight, nothing. And Vijayadashmi day, Guru will do puja to the weapon. That is what is Ayudha Puja. And after that only, the weapons will be taken by the sadhus. It's a tradition. One donkey fellow who was inside Akada gave this information to Aurangzeb. So what Aurangzeb did, Chaturmasya Vrata is going on here. All the monks are studying everything. And only Acharya Mahamandaleshwar can order to pick up the weapon. He has gone to Allahabad for Snan. So first they did, caught him, arrested him there. So he is not there to give the command of pick up your weapons. And they bulldozed here and finished off all the 10,000 Nagas who were bare without weapon. Killed and demolished the temple. So this kind of a strategies, we were not prepared. And we never expected one of our fellow will give this information to them. He just did it for maybe a few thousand gold coins or some stupidity or some small personal vengeance he had with somebody. And finally that Acharya escaped from that prison. From Allahabad he escaped, and he was such a master of pranayama. He swam undercurrent in Ganga and came here and got out of Ganga. He did not swim above. He swam undercurrent in Ganga, came here and got out. But by the time it's all over. And he just initiated few boys as a successor and left the body. That's all he could do. Understand? So this kind of strategies, cunningness, we were not prepared enough for that kind of a cunningness. Divide and rule. And we were not that kind of a prepared people, ma. We were too innocent. Even in this attack on me, it's all simply our ignorance. Only when I decided, come on, I have to use the strategy, biomemory of Krishna, I won the game. I can't just be Shiva, Bole Baba. Whoever comes, have it, come on, enjoy, giving a hug. I decided, come on, I have to be Krishna now. It was ruthless and not even like a cursing or anything. I did not even operate from the human plane. Just got into my Sadashiva Swarupa and said, as Sadashiva, I take this attack personally. As Sadashiva, I take this attack personally. Let the responses happen. That is the way, even in the spiritual way, that's the way I responded. Because small enlightened master cursing and all is, as a Sadashiva, I take this attack personally. Let the response happen. If I have not taken the step, we will not be here. We will not be here. I did not curse. I did not get down from my grace of enlightened being. I just assumed that Samadhi of Sadashiva and said, as Sadashiva, I take this whole thing personally. As a personal attack on me. Then understand the response